It's 25 degrees in Chicago tonight, and the wind chill making it feel like it's 15. With another sellout crowd in the United Center with the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. The defending champion Miami Heat taking on the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Reggie Miller, and Craig Sager.
40% on the season, and what a combination they have with him and Cole on the bench.
Chalmers on the close.
Will be in most games because defensively they play the same way. Now, what's going to be challenging is you see the tip in by Noah.
And that game can be seen on NBA TV. Don't forget to go to NBA.com/FanNight. Look for your matchup you want to watch on Tuesday, December 10th. Maybe you want to watch the Chicago Bulls and watch Noah.
And this style of play is one of the reasons why you got to remember he came in after only 1 year in college, and this is a game that can be played really fast if you want. And how about the ball?
He's trying to contort his body and get it up.
And this is how you beat great defense. You beat it with ball movement and body movement. Just really pinpoint passing there. Noah probably the best passing big or passing center in the game, right up there with Marcus All, Powell, those guys. That's such a luxury as a big.
Miami, by the way, in 21 missed shots, just one offensive rebound. Noah! Greg.
He was dominant for the Heat down the stretch, but it's been the interior, the ball movement, and you saw more energy. And you heard Eric Spoelstra talk about how they weren't competing, but still, they're even with the competition, they're
shooting for Miami.
Kind of watching the gait of LeBron James as he runs up and down.
Here's Chicago, which as defense is their calling card, and a spinner inside by Noah. He's put in 11 points, he's grabbed 11 rebounds, and Noah has his fourth double-double of the season.
His first 5-6 minutes, if you can cut this lead down to 12-13 with LeBron James on the bench, that could be huge.
16 the Bulls.
Reg, it's hard to get dominated on the interior as much as the Heat have tonight. It's almost a reality. You heard Eric Spoelstra talk about it. They haven't competed. And I think Boozer's been solid this year, and Noah is starting to come back.
How pretty was that?
And that's the
right on point. Yeah. No, that was just a beautiful play. The touch and ability to finish in traffic there off the offensive rebound by Noah.
Yeah, but how about Joakim Noah here? Just really brushes off Rashard Lewis, tips the basketball in, 15 rebounds on the evening.
Nice win for Chicago. They go to 8-9. Beasley will scoop it home. And Beasley will finish the game with 15 off the bench. Chicago is now 6-1 in the regular year against Miami during the LeBron era in with the Heat. But of course tonight, as we mentioned, there was no Wade, and of course for Chicago there was no Rose, so maybe that leveled things just a bit.
And the Bulls, I got to tell you, I was thoroughly impressed with how they approach this game on both ends. And if you're the Miami Heat, Reggie, you got to have a bit of concern with how they perform in these two games without Dwayne Wade.
50% shooting for the Chicago Bulls, and let's send it over to Craig Sager.
Well, the Chicago Bulls out-competed, out-hustled, dominated the Miami Heat on the board. Joakim Noah leading the way, 17 points, 15 rebounds. Obviously your best game and the team's best game probably all year. Why such a dominating performance?
It feels good to win right now. You know, we've been going through a lot of adversity, losing our best player, losing our little brother. But it feels great to beat Miami at home right now. It's been a tough couple weeks, but it feels good to win.
You mentioned the loss of Derrick Rose. Today he kind of left the door open for a possible return if you guys can hold together and make the playoffs. How does that make you feel, and what's the reaction by you?
Now we just got to keep fighting, but you know, at the same time we're human. You know, we had a tough, like I said, we had a tough couple weeks, but right now we're just happy to have a huge win under our belt. I think a lot of guys played really well, And, you know, we're a team of fighters. Like I said, we did it last year, and we got to do it again.
Obviously, you were very close to Derek, still are. You probably took it harder than anybody else. But what inspiration have you gotten from him telling you, hey, don't worry about me, I'll be okay?
Nah, he's so tough, man. He's so tough. And he's already doing his rehab, grinding hard. And just the fact that he said, you know, if I can come back, I'm going to be there. That, to me, that meant the world to me, you know. I know he's a fighter. It's a tough loss for all of us, but just watching him, the way he handles himself, the way he talks, it's a huge inspiration.
Coach Tibbs keeps saying the Bulls have enough. Certainly they did tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
He was a two-time national.
Peace, my D-Bot.
What was that?
Rest in peace to
Is that
Nelson
okay?
Mandela.
Good.
Yeah,
Yep.
my D-Bot.
On a night where the NBA honored the late Nelson Mandela. A big win for the Chicago Bulls, taking care of LeBron and Miami. Coming up next on TNT, it's Inside the NBA. Our producer, Rodney Vaughn. Our director, Lonnie Dale. For Reggie Miller, Greg Anthony, and Craig Sager, and the rest of our terrific TNT crew. Kevin Harlan saying good night from chilly Chicago, sending you to Inside the NBA.